What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode of our weekly podcast. We are batting practice. We're talking lots of things tonight, lots of good things, of course. Every week we're talking good things. We're all here. It's a Monday night. Andrew, did you prepare your tornado bunker, your tornado
Oh,
shelter for the
oh,
impending doom that is coming your way tonight?
what? I got my window open. That's how little I care.
Oh, you don't care
Yep.
about no storm?
Oh, oh, but
That's crazy.
speaking, we're going to talk about it in a bit. My For all the Chicago listeners, and it's funny. I don't know if they do this in other cities, but they interrupted the Copa final yesterday for half hour to
Oh,
bring live coverage of the storm going through the Chicago area.
Wow,
They
your
wow.
had the
Copa
game
coverage
up
must have been cursed.
they had the game up, but then they had the meteorologist talking the whole time. So there's no game sound, no commentary. And I looked over and I saw Messi on the ground in tears, and I was like, what is happening? And then I hear a storm cloud is forming over. I'm like, what is going? A storm is happening on the field, people. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. Obviously, storms can be incredibly dangerous, but I feel like if they're going to do that, they should at least have an alternate stream. If you're like, yeah, I'm good, or I have a phone, I can just get my weather on a phone. I don't need it to be on my TV. But yeah, it
Ooh,
was a
Andrew,
terrible,
you're making a
You
lot
are,
of
that
you're
is a
making a lot of
bad take.
meteorologists very angry out
That is
there.
a
all
bad
right,
take.
For all
all
of our
right, tell me why.
meteorologist
Tell me why.
listeners,
Tell me why.
because people are very weather unaware. And
Yes.
the only way they're ever going to know that a tornado is coming straight for them is on the TV. Now, you probably weren't getting a tornado, but it's just the practice of the profession. That's what they do. They're trying, at the end of the day, they're trying to keep you safe. So I'm okay with it because people are silly and don't pay attention to stuff like that, even though it can hurt you, harm you. So I'm okay with it.
Hmm. But what if but it's terribly inefficient because the warning is for a town that yes, it will eventually hit the place where I'm living, but the storm that they're warning everyone about is 2 to 3 hours away from me. Granted, that's the viewing area. So if you live in a big city, it's like, okay, well, the storm's hitting 2 hours away from me. I still want to be able to watch Messi, man. I don't know.
All
Um,
right. Let me change your story here real quick.
all right, let's hear
Let's
it.
say you live in a big apartment building
Yep.
and a man with a knife enters. Do you want to know when he entered the building over the PA system? Sure, it might have interrupted your phone call with your grandma, but they let you know over the PA system there's a man with a knife. Or do
True.
you want to know while you're on the phone with your grandma and he's knocking on your door? I think you
Oh,
want the PA system to tell you that there was a dude with a knife in your building rather than you finding out when he's opening up your door.
I agree. I agree with that. However, does the announcement need to be for 30 minutes? Let me ask you that.
oh, that does seem a little long. I will give you that. I'll give you that.
I will
Yeah, let's
also
use
say, I will also say Fox's audio was messed up for a very long portion of the game last night. So they might
Mhm.
have been saving you some audio issues.
it's
That's
true.
true.
I don't know about you guys, but on Fox Sports app, I mean, it's the same stream. The audio
Could have just watched it on
was
the app. What was I doing?
ahead. The audio was ahead for like 20, 25 minutes in the first half. So you couldn't see what was happening before the announcer would already tell you what happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The
And of
whole, the
course, it's American
whole,
announcers, so they're telling you every little thing that happens in the soccer
that's
game.
true.
Um, so yeah, it was a very that's what I was saying. Everything about your Copa coverage must have been cursed with it
Hmm.
being delayed an hour, hour and a half just to start the game, then
Yeah.
the audio issues, then the storm coming in apparently. Hey, the second half. Oh, wait, it went to extra time too. And you know what time that was when it went to extra time here in the East Coast? Past midnight. That whole game was
Wow.
cursed.
That game was very cursed. Very
Yes. And
cursed.
of course, Argentina won. We knew that from the start. I texted my friend that from the
Whoa.
beginning of the tournament.
You
I can
read
go
the
back.
script. You
Let's
read
see.
the script.
Let's see.
The
But
script
anyway,
writers
we
cooked
we
again.
we have not talked. It is the night of the home run derby, and it is the the eve of the All-Star game, the night eve, and we have not talked any baseball.
We have not.
I know. I
We should have
know.
shown
I
up
said
at the stadium.
Argentina's gonna win it. I said that on June 19th, so I don't think
Wow.
Wow.
I don't
That's pretty
know
good.
if
But
if the Copa
did you
had
go see
started or not.
Argentina? Did you go see
No,
Argentina?
tickets were selling for $300 a piece here in Charlotte. What I should have done is bought a Columbia jersey from a street vendor, because that would have been something cool to add to the collection, because there were a
Oh, yeah.
bunch, yeah, in Charlotte. It was like up and down the streets. It was crazy.
My gosh.
But anyways, no. What I should have also done is won Sorare last week to win myself a All-Star Game jersey. Didn't happen. But I've been sitting on the edge of my seat this whole time while we talk soccer, because I have 3 boxes to open up
Woo!
Okay, wait. Before you do,
in Sorare. Yeah,
wait, let's
okay.
actually, you know what? Open the boxes. I
All right.
hope I don't even need to say what I need to say.
Oh,
right.
Andrew's gonna get some evidence live.
Andrew probably got a box and probably won. Okay, look at this. Look at this too. So I have a box. Ooh, look at that one.
That one's shiny.
This one's special, yeah. All right. So
Doesn't mean anything.
We'll go for the regular. No, this one's a premium box.
I
It
know,
does
I
mean
know.
something.
I know it
market
indicates
credit.
something,
All
but
right.
that's what it's supposed to indicate something. There we go. Market
That's
credit.
market credit.
He's gonna go 3 for 3. Market credit.
Uh-oh. Is that what you're gonna say?
The conspiracy theories are gonna be out in full force.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
All right.
Market. Nope.
Come on, premium box.
Nope.
Oh man.
I think
Oh,
so.
$5 too? Boo.
We
Gosh.
obviously have the video evidence of that stream. Probably one of the cooler moments of my season so far. Ever since that, I think I've opened up 50 boxes. I'm not exaggerating. I have not won a single thing. So guys, I'm back to the conspiracy theory talk. I think the boxes are broken. Guys, if you're
Oh.
listening, John, if you're listening, send us some screenshots. Maybe we'll have to
Back to being broken.
maybe yes. Okay. Let me ask you this. When's the last time you won something from a box that wasn't market credit?
It's been
Maybe
a
like
while.
let's see. I can tell you exactly when, because I can look at my club, and I'm pretty sure it was Vesia for the 28 days ago.
That's a long time. That's a long time.
Yeah, I want to say mine was around the
And
same.
yeah, that is the last card I've won from a box.
I think I might be onto
Unless I
something.
sold something else. Yeah, but it's a 10% chance, isn't it? But I guess if you've opened more than 10 boxes.
I've opened like 50
I've
boxes.
definitely opened more than 10 boxes in the last month.
Now,
So the
obviously,
fact that I haven't gotten one, if you've opened, what do you think you've realistically opened? Like 20?
25.
Yeah. So let's just say 20. So let's say combined we've opened up even just 30. You would think one card would have been produced from 30, right?
It's true. It's true.
Plus a couple of premium boxes. I had a couple rare boxes too that were
Mhm.
thrown in there. Nothing. So I don't know. The conspiracy theory confirmed. I guess it wouldn't be
literally
a theory
just
then.
Wait.
I just hopped in Sorare MLB Discord. Dangerous place. Even worse than
Oh yeah.
Twitter.
Oh gosh.
In the general chat, I asked the group, has anyone here recently won a card from a box? So we're gonna
Okay.
see. We're gonna
All
see.
right.
Okay.
We're gonna pull it to the
All right.
people. We potentially might be able to ice this conspiracy theory before it even
All right.
has any legs.
Yeah. Honestly, let's kill it. It doesn't have any legs. I support this. I think we're just unlucky. You know what you should have done? You should
I
have
don't
scored
believe
more
it.
points than just won a card.
Oh.
Okay, but let me ask you this:
dummy.
has it happened before? Is there evidence to support
That's
my
true.
conspiracy theory?
It
That's
has
true.
happened earlier in the season.
Okay,
it's
well, there we
it's
go.
a non-zero chance because it's already happened.
But it
Okay.
happened at the beginning of the season and then it was fixed. So how would
That's
it have
true.
reverted back? I don't know. Man,
I don't.
maybe.
That's beyond my pay grade. I don't understand how that works.
I don't understand bugs and how they work like that technically.
Okay, someone told me to ask the rewards channel.
Oh. I
Ooh.
have Andrew to give your conspiracy maybe a little more legs. I just look back. I've won one card in all of the boxes that I've opened this year, which including the extra boxes has to be 25, 30 boxes, maybe more, maybe less. It was 2 months ago for me,
Hmm.
May 27th.
Okay,
So,
well, I'm hearing the end of the month, so maybe we need to wait until maybe there's a box quota number and we just open our boxes at the last week of the month. Maybe that's it.
oh,
Maybe we cracked it. Maybe we cracked the code.
could you imagine?
I mean,
So we all like open up our boxes the same day we pay rent. How about that?
Oh,
sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then we see if we made it back or not. That would be insane. We made
Yeah.
hundreds
I
of dollars from boxes.
we need to do this empirically. We need to open up boxes at different days of the week, see if there's
Mhm.
any change in the odds.
that's
As a
true.
community, we need it. All right, but that's not all-star talk. We
Yeah.
got a also we got a
Well,
home run
they just
derby going
think
on.
we have Pete Alonso at bat right now. He's struggling.
Big time.
This was
He's the highest odds going into it, or the
this
best
was
odds, I should say.
our Sorare ambassador for the week or for the day, I should say. Hunter's pick to win.
The kid almost got killed.
Hunter picked Pete Alonso to win. And I like that pick. He's already won 2. This should be number 3. You would think. No, he's only on 5 home runs.
So did
All right.
DraftKings.
All-Star game. It's All-Star week. Let's just get right into it. Is this not a hot take? Does the MLB have the best All-Star game?
Ooh. His soccer
Ooh.
doesn't really have one.
MLS
Um,
does actually, or at least they used
I
to.
should say the European leagues don't. MLS is pretty
Yeah.
sick. Okay, MLS is up there.
I feel like the NHL, even though they don't really try, I feel like it's pretty entertaining now that they switched to 3-on-3. But I don't think it compares to the. I think the MLB All-Star Game is the most realistic. How about that?
Yes.
It replicates the sport being played the best,
That's a good way to put it. It's a good way to put
which
it.
I guess inherently makes it the best, right? It's the best
Guys,
showcase
Yeah.
of the talent.
Guys,
Yeah.
I think the Olympics are the best all-star game. So there we
Oh, that's it.
go.
Okay, that's
Put an
kind of
asterisk in there.
you're thinking outside the box.
Yeah,
That's
you got to
true.
think outside the box.
Maybe that's where the cards are.
You're right. That's where they are. They're in the Olympics. Guys, the cards are in
That's-
Paris. We solved it. We solved
That's
it.
someone in
they're at
Discord should
HQ.
respond to you. Got to think outside the box. Yeah, that's funny.
That's
Okay,
good.
no.
But yeah,
We figured it out. We cracked it.
I think you're right. I and I normally tune into the home run derby and the All-Star game. Especially the first few innings when the starters are playing. But this year is going to be especially exciting because of the starting pitching, which you don't hear very often going into an All-Star game. Normally it's the offense we're excited about, but it's a pretty premier matchup between Corbin Burns versus Paul Skeens, which we could have seen a lot this year if the Brewers didn't trade Corbin Burns, which is kind of interesting to think about. But anyway, Corbin Burns versus Paul Skeens, getting to see Paul Skeens throw 105 miles per hour at Aaron Judge, see if he can hit it. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Real quick, given the circumstances, the way the things turned out with the Burns trade, can't be really that mad. It's too bad
Not at
Ortiz
all.
has been hurt, but
And DL Hall's also been hurt.
I think Ortiz is like the main, was like the nugget of gold there.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
yeah, but hey, he's still
back, though.
yeah, as I was gonna say, he's back. And I would say, given the circumstances, Brewers got to be happy with what they got there. But yeah, Skeens, how about that? All-Star game. He keeps giving me content to make YouTube shorts on, which is great. Because did you know he was the first ever first round or first overall pick to make the All-Star game the next year in his rookie year?
Wow, that's
Mhm.
crazy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe there's never been somebody else that's done that.
Right? Yeah.
There's been a decent bust rate with that. I mean, with any sport, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Yeah, but it kind of to me at the start when he was starting to get some rumblings that this is a possibility, it was a little Ellie De La Cruz from last year-esque in terms of like Ellie had played like 20 games at this point, and it was like, oh, he's the most electric, exciting player in baseball. He needs to be in the All-Star game. And it's like, no, he's played like a fifth of the games so far. But Skeens is doing it, and he's looked like the best, and he's been the best. So I think it's deserving. And I don't know. I feel like people will be afraid of injury and stuff, but he's young. He's fine.
Yeah. All right. So this is something that we talked about real quick before the podcast, but I was like, wait, press record, and then we got to talk about this because this is stuff that we want to talk about with you guys as well. Because not only is the All-Star game going on, but we had so many different things going on this past week. One of them that we kind of just mentioned, the MLB draft, which I've paid attention more to, I feel like this year than all the rest of the years of my life combined.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And also, you could thank Sorare for that. You could thank the podcast for that. I don't know, but hey, that's where we were at yesterday and today looking at that. But then, like we mentioned earlier too, Copa America, Argentina, of course, winning that. We had the Euros, England, of course, winning. Oh,
Nope.
it's not coming home.
Rip.
They did not.
Spain winning that, of course. We had Wimbledon tennis final. That was great.
Yeah, Alcatraz, bro.
Any
Yeah,
Dude,
bro.
any
Spain
Spanish
had a great
any
day.
Spanish Euro
Spain day.
and Wimbledon parlay hitters out there? This
Yep.
guy right
Yep.
here
Oh,
woke up, saw Spain on the card, saw Spain on the tennis card, and I was like, yeah, that's it. It's gonna happen.
Wait,
Sure enough,
did you
it
bet
did.
Sergio at the live event too?
No, did he win?
Oh.
He did.
No
my
way.
Sergio won the live
Oh,
event.
dang. Yeah, Spain stays winning. Holy cow.
Wow,
So,
shout out.
yeah, it was like all of a sudden, it was a great week for sports. We don't need the NFL.
No.
Uber
My
training
favorite thing,
camp starting a week.
I think,
Yeah.
What do you
since
think? You have so many things to talk about there. Yeah. What do you think if you could only watch one, if they were all on at the same time? Gunnar Henderson coming up, by the way. Nope, just kidding. It's Jose Ramirez, Nash. It's your guy.
Hey, Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
I do have to say the Copa experience beyond the game is, I think, better than any other sport. They had a proper concert at halftime.
Oh, yeah.
Former Super Bowl performer Shakira absolutely lit it up
That
on
was
stage.
very Super Bowl-esque.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm like, this feels like a Super Bowl.
It was the Super Bowl, yeah.
And I don't know. I mean,
There were 80,000 people there. There were more than
Yeah.
that because everyone was trying to
there's
sneak
probably
in through like
100,000
the
people.
underground tunnels.
through the vents. Yeah. Yeah, I think Copa would probably be at the top of my list. Second, probably the Euros. Just, I don't know. It's hard when you compare all these other normal events to championship games. Like, I'm always gonna pick the champ. Although Wimbledon was pretty sick too. That's kind of a
Right?
championship in itself. Gosh, that's a tough question.
It's too hard.
I'll still say Copa.
Maybe we could do a tier list
Oh,
Yes.
we could do
of sporting
yeah.
events that happened this week.
Seriously, you could. Yeah, it's a little bit of apples to oranges because the All-Star game is not a real game in a sense, and it's happens every year, whereas Copa and the Euros happen every 4 years. So it's hard to compare. Wimbledon also happens every year, but it's a little bit hard to compare all of them together. But I think I would go with either the Euros or Wimbledon.
Yeah.
I'll always
about right,
happily
yeah.
watch Djokovic lose a final of a major tournament.
Dude, Sorare tennis would be sick. If we got some Sorare tennis
Ooh.
cards.
We've talked about that
Oh,
since
yeah.
the beginning.
That would
And
be
when
sick.
golf,
that
when
and golf.
tennis.
Yeah, imagine.
But the thing is, if you'd have to have Alcatraz. I'll say it Alcaraz. I know how to say it, so don't roast me. But I'm gonna call him at the jail in San Francisco.
Yeah. It would almost have to only be in a rival style. I feel like you
Ooh.
couldn't really do a NFT like ETH based owning of a card.
It would be like a DFS where you draft a lineup.
Right, you
of
have to do some
players.
sort of cat
Yeah.
mode where like you couldn't
Which
have Djokovic and you couldn't have Alcatraz.
Right.
does DraftKings have licensing to games like that specifically? I don't. Again,
They
this
do
would
have golf,
be
I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
there's
another
lots of other
question for
sports for
Hunter,
so
actually.
rare.
Um,
By the way,
Jose Ramirez.
ending the conspiracy theory officially. The conspiracy theory lasted all of about 20 minutes. If you scroll through the Sorare MLB Discord, there are literally screenshots of people winning cards from boxes. So
Unlucky. We suck.
we're just very
Yeah,
unlucky.
we're just
Now, Grant,
unlucky. We're just
yeah.
unlucky.
So
Anybody good? Any like good, cool
let's
cards?
see. So on July 15th, shout out to
It's today.
Aviar.
It's today.
Oh, that's today.
Oh.
There we go. He won a Jorge Soler. Pretty fire.
That's
Okay.
pretty
rare
decent.
card?
Pretty
Respectful.
decent.
And
Rare.
yeah, a limited card
Oh,
won
yeah. Oh.
on Friday, a Seiya Suzuki. Not bad.
Oh,
Okay.
Not bad at all.
okay. All right.
Not a ton, but granted, there's not a ton pictures. You know, I might start posting my rewards in Sorare MLB
You know-
just to flex on them.
You know you know what would make this less annoying? Is that the wrong word? It might not be. But I know we got our little eyes tweet from John a few months ago. Where's Essence at, dude? It would solve all of our problems of not winning cards.
True.
Just give me
True.
some little potions that I can use to craft myself an Otani, and we can move on with our day.
Exactly.
So true.
But
That's funny.
yeah, I mean, actually though, hopefully we do get Essence coming to those boxes. Yeah. Back to the original question. I think you're right. The European Championships, just everything about that, the celebrations, England going nuts, Spain going nuts, even just watching Germany was so fun. Watching the saxophone man go to the main squares after the game and cause the whole crowd to just go in an uproar. Like that is something you're not going to see at Wimbledon.
No.
That's true. That is very true.
I don't know how much you guys watched Wimbledon, but both the women's and the men's final, after they won, they walk up to their family in the crowd, but they just go through the crowd. Like there's no like all of the MVP seating or VIP seating, whatever you want to call it, is just like up and in these boxes. And by getting to it, you have to walk through the crowd. So all these people are
Right.
like, yeah, it was very strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say you're not gonna get the that sort of celebration atmosphere from MLB. Did a kid just get hit?
I think so. Every year there are so many close calls.
That could be a good topic
Shoulder.
of discussion. Should children be on the field
Oh,
during the
God.
home run derby?
So this is what you will get in the MLB All-Star game is kids not paying attention in the All-Star game. No, I think the Euro is really like if you had to objectively speak about one, I think you're right. I
But
think you're right.
as a podcast, where do we come down on Mbappe saying that winning the Euros is tougher? Probably maybe even implying that it's a better competition than the World Cup. How do we feel about that?
I
I
would
get-
say he's got the experience. I've never played in them before, believe it or not.
Really?
There's a smaller group of good countries. Look at even like Switzerland, Croatia. I'm trying to think of like smaller nations that did all right. Turkey
Turkey. Well,
made a
Turkey's
great
kind of a huge
push.
population, though.
Yes, but isn't traditionally
Right,
known for
a
being
soccer
like the
stop.
soccer.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
So does the United States.
Serbia.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas World Cup, you're getting United States. Let's be honest. They're
Yeah.
not beating too many of those teams in Europe. I
Nope.
think Mbappe
Canada.
would rather play the US than most teams in Europe. I think Mbappe
Yeah.
would rather play Mexico than most teams in Europe.
Oh, yeah.
I think Canada has the best team in North America.
Is
Not
it the
including-
same
not
level
including Central America?
as if the
Out
world
of US, Canada, and Mexico, I think Canada's the top. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. What are you
would
saying?
so is Mbappe basically saying that the World Cup is basically like a competition between the MLB versus the, no shame on the Korean or Japanese baseball leagues, but essentially that's he's arguing the
Maybe.
competition is just not at the same level as it is within his continent.
I mean, I kind of get where he's coming from. Outside of probably Argentina and Brazil, it's the top 10 to 15 teams all playing each other at the tournament. I want to say the USA is like 11th or 12th, and I can't think of any other non-European teams that are in the top 10 outside of Brazil and Argentina. So I get where he's coming from in that sense. Like it is the top teams in the world outside of a couple. So it you probably have an easier time in the groups at the World Cup because odds are there are some smaller countries that aren't known for being competitive. But once you get into the knockouts, it's probably pretty similar. It's
Yeah.
kind of the same teams for both tournaments. So
Okay. Playing devil's advocate, then we can switch to baseball. Can you have a competitive, a better tournament without the best team? Yes, the overall teams are better, but can a tournament be better if it doesn't include the best team? Argentina.
entertainment wise, yeah,
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
but
you might.
then
I
you
don't
could
know.
argue it wasn't the best tournament because the best team wasn't there and the best team didn't win. I don't know.
Do you
So
What does the
think?
best team mean? Best team on paper? Best team? Now we're just getting
Ooh.
to a theoretical discussion.
Okay. Well, speaking of that, I got an even better one. If the home run derby was
No,
open
no.
to everyone in the
This
MLB,
podcast off the rails. What's up?
who would you pick? Who
If it was open up to anybody?
Yeah. If you had to, and they were trying, everyone that you picked is trying, committing, who you taking home run derby from the whole field.
Of
Of
baseball?
all players,
Can I,
active baseball players?
Can I
Aaron Judge.
use absolute most insane recency bias and say Reese Hines,
Okay.
who has
Wait, okay, I have a
hit
fun
5
fact
home
about.
runs in his first 6 games or something like that?
I have a
And
fun
3 of
fact
them
about
have
Reese
been
Hines.
440 feet plus. What's your
Yeah.
fun fact? His
He
batting average in the minor
lost-
leagues was under 200 or something
Yeah.
like that.
He lost the high school home run derby, which is held in an MLB ballpark, to none other than, do you know
Bobby
who?
Wood Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Really?
He came in second place to Bobby Witt Jr., Reese Hines. So it's pretty
How
cool
about that?
that he's been successful in the MLB.
That's
Huh.
that Bobby Witt Jr. is just a good.
He's just a
pick.
guy. He's
He
just a
might,
dude.
Ohtani.
he might be up there.
You're picking Otani over.
Yeah.
I'd probably pick Judge.
I think I would pick Judge over Otani.
Okay,
I don't
that's-
know why home run derby. I think I would lean towards Judge.
I think that's a good. I mean,
But
Judge is
I
a great
think
pick.
there are players that would specifically be home run derby pilled better than both of them.
Ooh.
Like Reese Hines, who all he does, that's the only thing he's going to do in the major leagues is hit home runs.
Here, okay, MLB. I know you're listening, so take note.
I hope he does more, but like he doesn't
How-
need to.
How about a rookie home run derby
Ooh.
where it's only rookies?
Well, then we want an old guys one. Got to make it equal.
Well, yeah, you'd still do the normal, like
No. Only
yeah,
old
that
guys.
gets
Only old guys.
over 32.
Over 35.
Oh wow, Salvador Perez would win that. Is he
Yup.
over 35?
He is. I think he's 37.
Joey Votto.
Ah, he'd be my number one pick. Joey Votto's hitting home runs in the minors still. So
Carlos Santana. Come on.
ooh,
That's
have a
okay.
solid
We
matchup.
need to have this old guy home run.
Eugenio Suarez. This guy be
Yeah, he might. He's gonna be close. He might be like 34.
I'm
Sure.
sorry to report. Salvador Perez is actually 34, so he would not. Be
I
even
told you.
eligible.
I didn't think he was quite 35 yet. So
Oh.
there you go. Wait, okay, Jacob. It's eating away at me. I need to know these secret
Yes.
topics.
Yeah, I guess how much
Oh.
more do we want to talk about the All-Star game? Because we've just talked about everything
Ooh,
over the past, whatever, 30, 45 minutes.
I made a lineup, guys. I made a lineup
An
for
All-Star
this
game
special.
lineup. All right, let's
Oh,
do
yeah.
a little bit of All-Star game. I'll tell you what you've been
You can
on
rate
the
my
edge of
lineup.
your seats for.
Rate my
And
lineup.
Yeah, and then we can do some
Roast
pickle
my
and-
lineup.
All right.
Okay.
Is it a
while
limited
we're-
lineup?
Yeah. I'm not a.
All right,
I'm a
All-Star game
sperm whale. I'm
limited
a
lineup.
sperm whale.
All
While
right.
we're roasting your lineup, do you think 5 new season cards is too
It's
much for the
it's actually
All-Star game?
6. It's actually 6. They say
Is it?
5, but they have. Look at this. See
You only have
requirements.
5.
You only have 5.
Oh, oh wow, I can't count. All right, ignore that. Ignore that.
I was like, wait, you're hacking the system if it's 6. Do you
No,
think
no.
5 is too much though?
I did have to buy 2 new players for this, and I won Freddie Freeman and Hunter Green. So,
Wow. Okay.
actually, no, I won all of them except for Andres. I brought an Andres Munoz and a Will Smith, who hopefully will see some action. Andres filling
Okay.
in for Logan Gilbert, and Hunter Green is actually filling. I forget who he's filling in for, but he's also going to be playing, maybe playing in the National League side.
Okay, I have
This
another
is-
question. I like your lineup.
I'm
I
liking what I'm
do.
seeing.
Yeah.
We got
Okay.
we
Yep.
got starters in there.
Yes, we
One-
do.
That's what we need.
I want you to riddle me if you think 5 is too much, and I want you to also answer, is taking away the 5 points for relief appearance
Ooh,
okay for scoring? So
Wait, they
give me
took away
those
the
three.
5 for the relief appearance?
they did.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So it's another thing that I talked about in the video that I made a week ago. Heyo, relevant.
Ooh.
What? Staying on time. Pitchers aren't going to matter that much.
They're going to be probably the
You're going to
worst
get
players.
1 or 2 innings max.
Yep.
If you have Skeens, he might go 2. Maybe a full lineup if he's doing really well. Maybe 3.
Yeah.
I don't see Burns going more than 2.
No.
Again, maybe unless he's got a full lineup going, like hasn't given up a hit or something. But other than that, you're getting an inning max out of a guy. I really
Right.
think it's going to depend on that hitting lineup. And for you, you have is Freeman a starter? Freddie Freeman?
Freeman is a
Freeman,
starter.
Yeah, so we have Freeman's a starter. We have Marte, who's a starter. We have
Trey Turner and
Trey
Jordan.
Turner, who's a starter, and we have so 4 out of your 5 hitters are starters.
Yep.
That's what you're gonna need because the starters might get 2 at bats.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Whereas, like for example, if Adley is gonna lead off for the AL, I know you have him. You have him, right?
So
Or
interestingly
you do
enough,
not? Okay.
I did do some research. This lineup might change. I did try to find a projected lineup. They actually had Adley hitting, I think, 7th or 8th.
Okay.
So my theory right now is that anyone that's in the top 4 of the lineup is most likely to get 2 at bats. If you're 7 through 9, I don't know if I'm that, unless it's just a hit parade. I'm not that confident that they're going to see 2 at bats. So I have like a Christian Yelich is projected to hit 5th. He's right on the bubble. I would love to play him, but I might change this lineup depending on who is actually starting and in what order. But yeah, I think I don't know. Do you think like after the 5th batter, do you think it's a little bit optimistic, say, to assume that you're going to get two at bats out of that guy?
Not necessarily.
yeah.
It really depends how the game goes.
Right.
Because like that 5th batter, if they're getting no hit, it's already the 5th inning by the
Right.
time
That's
they're
true.
hitting again for the
That's
second
true.
time. Yeah. So yeah, you're in a good spot thinking about where to put those batters in the lineup. Obviously, we don't know the lineups yet, and we won't know until tomorrow, but you don't have to submit your lineup until the game starts. So
Right.
there's always that. And also, I mean, it's going to end after today. In fact, it does end after today, but replacements. There's been so many replacements to keep an eye
Yep.
out for over the
Yep.
past week. Like
Yep.
I have Christopher Sanchez from the Phillies,
Mm-hmm.
who is a
Playing
replacement
great.
all-star. But
Yep.
I have Cole Ragans, who was already an all-star. And you think Cole Ragans would get priority
That's
because he
what
was
I'm thinking
already an
too.
all-star,
Right.
right? Yeah,
Yeah, you would think.
so that's who I have in there. But yeah, your lineup was somewhat similar to mine too. I don't own a Trey Turner or your Don though. But yeah, no, I like it. I like it. Obviously that one upgrade you could make would be the last starter. Who was
Oh,
it?
yeah.
I'm already forgetting.
I have Hunter Green starting.
Hunter Green, yes. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So like,
hopefully we'll get an inning.
wait, you have a Burns, don't you?
I do, but it's an old season, so I can't. I would have to. Yeah, so that's
So,
like
and
my
you don't have
yeah.
like another way you can arrange the team.
I could, but yeah, no, I can't. Well,
Because I
it'd be
feel like
Burnsy or
starter
someone
is going to
else.
be starter. I feel like someone who wins is going to have one of the starters.
Ooh, okay. So you think you
There's my hot
need
take.
building your start? Because what's
I think
interesting is
first place is going to have Burns or Skeens.
Burns or Skeens, and then whoever hits a home run. Ideally, if you probably have to have both of
Call
them.
me out. Yeah, let me be wrong. I want to see it. I want me to
'Cause
win. I don't have
what's
Burns or Skeen.
what's funny in the last 5 years, there have been 7 or fewer runs scored in each of the All-Star games. That's a lot lower than the MLB average. I think, and we're seeing it. Pitchers are super dominant. I think this will be if Skeens and Burns are starting. I think this is gonna be another low scoring year too. I don't know.
I agree. 100% agree. And
Mhm.
you get starting pitchers coming in relief, throw in their full repertoire. So it's a tough situation for the hitters in the All-Star game. I'm expecting low scoring as well.
Any predictions on the winner? Who you taking? NL, AL, no L?
I think AL is gonna win.
AL always wins, man. That's why they got rid of that goofy rule
We
about
got
home field
Ohtani now.
advantage.
We got Ohtani now.
Doesn't matter.
Our Lord and Savior Paul Skeens Ohtani.
I think Skeen's gonna pitch really
Oh,
well, but I
Skeens
think the AL's
Ohtani.
gonna win.
Okay, do
All
we have
right.
the better pick?
I think Hunter Green's gonna give up 4 runs.
He probably
Wow.
will. He probably
Wow,
will.
yeah.
And hey, but Andres
He's gonna give up
Munoz
a
will give up
grand
5
slam.
runs. Andres Munoz will give up 5
Oh.
runs.
Could you imagine? Both your pitchers just have like -15.
I would have just been better playing no one.
Oh, that's funny. That's good. But yeah, that's exciting, man. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, but the AL has won 4 of the last 5 games.
There you go.
That's pretty.
I
That's
think the
pretty
NL won
dominant.
last year.
The NL won last
It
year.
was their first time, yeah, because the AL was on a 4-game winning streak, and the
Mhm.
NL broke it. There you go.
All right, Nash.
All right.
So,
I'm
if
excited.
you've been keeping up with the YouTube shorts, I just released
Oh, I
one
watched
this
them all.
morning.
Oh,
Did you watch one from today?
oh.
I don't know. I don't know when they're uploaded.
I try, like, nowadays with my schedule, I'll try and upload at least 2 a day.
Wait, is this the one with you
Although-
topless?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
wait, I missed
Um,
out on this action.
Well, no. You don't have to watch it now. You'll see what happened. But
Okay.
All right.
I actually went to not 1, but 2 Charlotte Knights games.
Whoa!
So this is AAA for the White Sox. So you
So
can,
bad.
yeah, you can say what you want about that, but they're actually better than the White Sox, which doesn't make any sense.
Does Jerry own them?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. But anyways, I went once with my girlfriend, and then she is now gone doing we're gone for work right now. So I went by myself last week, and it was during the day. It was
Ooh.
really, really hot. Like really hot. That's why Andrew said I was naked or whatever he said.
He's not. He's not actually naked.
Which I'm not.
Oh,
I'm wearing a tank top.
He's wearing a
Because
bro
I'm not
top.
insane. And I had not 1, not 2 LeBron James. I had 3 sections with no people around.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god!
That's
Yeah.
incredible. What an experience.
Yeah. So, again, LeBron James. I said I had 2 goals in my YouTube short. I wanted to get a foul ball, and I wanted to make the big screen.
Oh,
And we got the
yes,
foul ball.
sir.
We got the
All
foul
right.
ball. I'll tell you about
Okay.
that in a sec. And the big screen mission was aborted because every half inning I was legit walking and filling up my water bottle.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
And
god.
like going into shade, yeah. Because it was
Jeez.
really, really hot. But so foul ball. I didn't catch it. Darn. I didn't have a glove. Here's the thing. I was sitting right by the field because why not?
Yeah.
I could have sat wherever. And the ball was like 20 rows up. All right.
Oh my God.
So I could have tried, I lost it in the sun. I could have tried to run up and catch it. I would have had to cover 30, 40 feet just to get there. Plus going up the stairs in the seats. I think I could have
Right.
had it. I lost it. I choked, but we got it. Colson Montgomery. He was actually like their top
Oh.
prospect. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Gunner's struggling. But not only did we do that, we also got the mini helmet Dippin' Dots,
Oh.
baby. Yeah.
S tier
Dippin'
food.
Dots.
S tier food.
First time I've had them legit since it's got to be since I was like 10 years old. It
Man.
had to
On
have
a
been
hot
at
day?
Miller Park. Yeah.
Oh
When
man.
we were like with grandma at the stadium. Oh, can we go get some Dippin' Dots and cheese fries? Yeah. And we got, what did we get? I think we got cookies and cream.
Oh, that's the flavor.
Yeah.
That's the one.
And also, souvenir helmet. They fill it up like this much. So it's
Oh
my
my
gosh.
God.
$8.
That's not bad at all.
Am I crazy to say that's good? Am I crazy to say that's kind of cheap? For
Wait,
some, like,
Yeah.
imagine if it was ice cream. Do you think
gotta go to
paying $8
True.
for that
That's
would
true.
be like
That's a great
true.
deal.
Yeah. Great deal.
and you get to keep the helmet? Not that, I mean, I wear it all over the house, but you know.
I mean, we need to go to some more minor league baseball games. Josh, the closest
yeah,
I've
wait,
lost is
you
in,
guys
wait,
gotta
wait.
find
is in
there's
Chicago.
so many nowadays.
Wait,
there's
I have
Chicago.
I have two stories going off of that. First
Okay.
of all, I also had Dippin' Dots at a baseball game last
What?
week.
What?
Little
Last
League?
week Wednesday.
We both had Dippin'
and
Dots at a
it was
game last-
cookies and cream.
What?
I-
We had the
I have
same
to-
Dippin' Dots last week?
Yes, I have to admit they weren't mine. It was my sister-in-law's
Stole from a
Dippin'
kid?
Dots, but she
Stole from a
offered them.
kid?
Offered them. She's not a kid either. She's in her 20s, but she gave
was
them
Maddie.
to me. It was Maddie. It was Maddie. And Maddie.
She's mad at
ate-
you?
She's mad at me. Yep.
Oh
But
my
she
God.
she didn't
My
want the
watch is
rest, so
bad.
I finished them off, and I was like, Dippin'
Hell
Dots
yeah.
are awesome. And I also went to not a minor league game, but a college baseball game, kind of. We went to a Mallards game on Saturday.
Oh,
That's
I
a
heard
step up
about
above
this.
college.
And how many innings did you make it through?
We made it through 5 innings, and then the skies opened up, and we left because it stormed a lot. But we were ahead of the game. We left before we got dumped on. So that was unfortunate, but it was still fun. They hit like 3 home runs before the game ended because of the rain, so it was still exciting.
But did you know about the storm from TV though?
Oh, true. You didn't.
Did it
No.
interrupt? Did
Wait.
they interrupt the game?
No, I have a
They probably
souvenir
should've.
too. It's not a ball.
That's bad. It's bad.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna.
Wait,
grab
you
my
got a souvenir too?
Wait,
Kind
do you
of.
have do you have a piece of hail or something?
Whoa.
You put it in your freezer?
Oh yeah. Like did the stadium blow over and you like took a piece of the seat?
That would
or
be pretty
something?
cool.
I
There
wonder
is
what
lots
it could
of-
be. What realistically could it be? If it's not a ball, I have no idea. A souvenir?
Piece of
Oh, maybe they
bat?
throw out
Piece of bat?
t-shirts. Maybe they throw out
Oh,
t-shirts.
Yeah, like a giveaway.
Oh,
It's
an entire jersey.
wow,
Dude,
that's
okay, look.
legit.
The stripes say Madison Mallards. The
Wow, that's really cool.
yeah.
What is that from?
It was purchased from the team store.
Okay,
But-
okay.
Okay, but I will allow you each one guess as to the cost of this jersey.
If we're closer, if we're within $1, do we get the? Do
Look
we
at
get
this
it?
logo. Look at this logo.
Do we get it, Josh? If we're
Yeah,
within
right.
$1,
You can smell it. You get one sniff.
including sales
Andrew,
tax.
it just came to my mind that
No.
Alek Manoah did not make the All-Star game this year, so you owe both Nash and I an Alek Manoah real life autograph card.
Oh,
He's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt.
That was not. That was not a stipulation.
I'm gonna guess $60.
Okay.
I
Oh,
wanted to guess 69.
I thought that's how much you thought it. Alec
No,
Manoah
Alec
autograph
Manoah. I
cost.
bet Alec Manoah autographs are selling for less than.
Do you think it makes the card worse if he signed it? I'm looking it up. I'm gonna guess you spent a whopping $39.99 on it.
Wow. The jersey was $40.
Wow.
So you got it spot on.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why
There
I
you
said
go.
you should do it within $1.
There you go.
All right.
The Mallets,
Alec Manoah
baby.
autographs are selling for like $7. Ooh, this one's
That's
kind of
crazy.
cool.
I mean, the thing is,
That's
if
crazy.
I just bought a Alec Manoah card and signed it for you, there's no freaking way you'd be able to tell. Now that I
I'd actually
told
like
you,
that
you'd be
better.
able to
I'd
tell.
like that better.
I might want that. Yeah.
I want a
Let's
forged
buy a
Alec
couple.
McNoah signature.
When the batting practice podcast makes it big, it's gonna be worth more.
That's true. This is true. That's funny.
It's a signed. I want to do one of those will they sign challenges, and it's like flipping through. It's like classic Brewers. We get to Alec Manoah. I'm like, this guy. No, I wouldn't do that. Alec Manoah is my boy. He's my boy.
Legend. Along
Going
with
back, Jacob.
Max Fried. Max
Going-
Fried.
Yeah,
Wait, hold
podcast
on.
legend.
We've now given him away twice. Once for each
What?
year of the podcast. And he's an all-star this year. Let's
Hey.
go. All
Let's
right. What'd you say,
go.
Nash?
Dang.
Going back to what you were saying about minor league games, they're so fun. Like they're so much more intimate compared to like a professional game. And professional games are fun too, but there's always something going on. You never know what you're gonna see when you go. For example, we get to the stadium and Romeo Dobbs is throwing out the first pitch.
Oh.
And we didn't know this that he was going to be there. He signed autographs at this little table, and we sat in the section where he was signing autographs. So I was like 3 feet away from Romeo Dobbs. Didn't get an autograph because I wasn't
Why?
in line for like over an
Oh.
hour, and he
Oh,
was out
wow.
of there. But it was pretty cool to be like really close to him.
Mhm.
But yeah,
How much you think a Romeo Dobbs autograph card sells for?
More than Manoah. More than
You
Manoah.
think?
Okay. I'm gonna get it within $1. Okay. Are we doing
like the
rookie
cheapest, like
or
base.
cheapest?
Cheapest autograph.
That's
I'm gonna s-
legit. Not an Andrew signed one.
That's legit. Do you consider Leaf legit?
Ooh,
Leaf.
yeah,
Leaf Erickson.
Not licensed.
not licensed.
Like it
so
doesn't
no
have
logos.
the professional logos on it.
I'm gonna guess a Romeo Dobbs. I mean, he hasn't been in the league that long. I don't think there's many cards of his. If we're only considering professional, I don't know if they minted anything prior to that. I'm gonna guess you can get one for $15.
I'm gonna say $8.99.
On the Packers, it's $23.53
Wow.
is his cheapest autograph. There's some
Dang.
cheaper ones from college, and there's some even cheaper ones that are from like Leaf from college. So not only do they not have his college logo on it, but they also don't have
Okay. I love.
it's
Can we-
not like the brand, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, what's up?
So
Oh, there you go.
as
There you
someone
go.
with a terrible signature,
Ends in 18 hours. His
I-
signatures-
I have to say this signature is just terrible.
Oh my
Like,
god.
what is going
You-
on, Romeo?
Dude, people waited in
You
line
should
for over an
see-
hour.
I could go through my
that.
collection of cards
Yeah.
and find some good ones, I bet.
Yeah,
some,
yeah,
by
let's-
some good
let's-
ones, I mean some like really, really bad ones.
Yeah, let's.
I was to say, I
Let's
don't think
see.
I have any bad autos on
Worst
in front of me
autographs.
right now.
I mean, to be fair, if I had to sign, this is 141 out of 149. If I had to sell or sign 149, probably more because I'm assuming I'm signing other things during the signing ceremony. Yeah, I probably would put as much effort as he did into that one. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, they do sign a lot, so I'll show you a really nice autograph. Like between like this is what it should these are what autos should look like. I mean, come
Wow.
on.
Robin Yount and Paul Molitor, the Brewers
Like
just
two
signed
of the
best.
better autos that you could get for sure.
That's pretty sick. But now I might have to get a Romeo Dobbs autographed stuff. Oh, that gave me an idea. That gave me an
There's
idea.
it's Anthony Richardson, who is a very
Oh yeah,
popular rookie. He
yeah.
signs
Just
AR,
AR.
and it's this big on the
Hmm.
card. It's really bad.
I'm a fan of that. Keep it. See, the thing
Keep
is,
it
if you try
simple.
to, yeah, it's either to me you go Robin Yount or you go AR.
Yeah, you either go really extravagant or really just quick. I
Should we
agree.
do like we've talked about so many sports? I feel like to end it, we should do a pickle, but we should also do like a soccer, like a who are ya or something like that,
Oh, who are ya? Yeah, let's do it.
or whatever that's called, or like we could
It is who are ya? It is who are ya?
try our stab at the soccer immaculate grid. Let me just see
Oh
who the
God,
teams are.
nobody wants
Oh
to see
no,
that.
no. We got to do who are ya and pickle.
Oh, it's almost doable, but then they added Real Betis. That would be kind
Ugh.
of hard. All
That
right.
is
All
quite
right.
tough.
South American nationality on Benfica. You got this. Just played his
Okay,
his
well,
last
we're
his
doing pickle
last game with
first.
Argentina yesterday.
Di Maria.
Ever. Yes.
Oh, we got it. All right, there we go.
23%. There you go.
Let's go. All right. What? Who should we do for
Pickle.
pickle?
It's got to be Paul Skeens, right? Mr. Skeens.
Oh,
Who's that bat? Who's
yeah.
that bat right now? Oh, it's no
Nobody.
one.
Nobody. See, that's why
So
it's
it's
Paul
All
Skeens.
Skeens
right.
time.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Righty,
All right.
righty,
Righty,
USA.
righty.
Christian Yelich.
Oh wait, no. Bobby
Oh, no,
Witt.
it's not righty, righty. It's not
Christian
righty.
Yelich? Are you insane?
Not NL Central.
Oh, true.
Bobby
NL
Witt.
East. Yeah.
Oh, Bobby Witt's probably too young. Isn't no Bobby Witt? He's 25. He's 24. Shoot. He's too young.
Okay, so it's
Okay, so it's
NL
AL
East.
East or West.
For
Alec
NL
Bohm.
East. NL East.
I was just say Alec Bohm.
Alec Baum.
He hitting bombs. It is the NL East.
It's a
Okay.
Met. Nimmo.
It's a,
Pete Alonso. No,
Yeah.
Pete Alonso might be younger. He might be younger. I don't know.
No, he's
29,
old.
no.
29?
Pete's old.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was a home run derby participant.
It was actually.
Oh man, he didn't even make it to the second round. He had like his worst ever performance.
Wait,
Wow.
to be fair, outside of Paul Skeens, who's the starting pitcher in the All-Star game, we guessed all home run derby participants, and it was
did.
actually a home run derby participant.
We did.
It's pretty good.
That's
pretty good.
kind of impressive.
That is pretty good. Who are you?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy, this is gonna be impossible.
No. We're Di Maria, right? Let's do Di Maria.
Hide photo.
Oh yeah, make it hard.
Oops.
D. Oh, do they not have him? Or do you have to start with Angel?
He's not in the top 5 leagues anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
How about Cole Palmer?
What a
Oh.
legend. What an absolute legend.
Oh,
In
it's
the
the
Prem.
Prem.
All
The
right,
Prem.
Oh,
it's
we
doable.
can do this.
It's doable.
Number 20.
Number 20 in the Prem?
What? That's
It's
not a
older
good
than-
number. It's not a good number. It's not what you want.
Bentancur. Bentancur.
What number is Bernardo Silva?
20?
Wow.
Have you ever seen?
Okay.
He knows.
This is
He knows his footy.
this
He
is our
knows.
official announcement. We are
knows.
never doing talking baseball ever again. We are switching to a soccer podcast because clearly we know soccer best. Oh my God.
I just scared both of my dogs.
Holy cow. That was insane.
That's worth it.
Incredible. What a
I
moment.
can't. I scanned in my head. I scanned Man U, and I was like, no. And then I scanned Chelsea, and I was like, no, it literally can't be Chelsea because we just guessed Chelsea. And then I like kept scanning through like yellow teams, and I was like, nah, I can't think of any yellow number 20s. And I was like, oh, what about City? And I was like, why do I feel like Silva's number 20?
Wow.
Crazy.
That was incredible.
There you go. We know
Doesn't
footy,
get better
baby.
than that.
We know
Doesn't
footy.
get better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right.
Well, there you have it.
That was a random
Don't forget to don't forget to check out the social medias. Go check out the YouTube and watch the latest YouTube short. watch Jacob catch a foul ball and
Nope.
not get on the big screen.
Oh,
But yeah, go subscribe to the YouTube.
course
Leave
they
us a like, leave us a rating wherever you are listening to the podcast. Let us know on Twitter what you think of the home run derby format and the MLB All Star game.
send us your
And
lineups.
yeah, send us your
Yeah.
lineups. Definitely. Good luck tomorrow at the All Star game. Hopefully, you win some jerseys or something. And until next week, you just attended batting practice. Now you're ready to get in the game. Peace.